with all of this stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the video. With all of this stuff going around about the COVID-19 virus or the coronavirus, I just wanted to throw out there my thoughts and my opinions being a mom to a child that is special needs. So I am going to kind of give you a little bit of my thoughts regarding this very huge topic here lately. If you hear kids in the background, my kids are home on spring break this week, and they have a friend over, and they're doing a puzzle just in the dining room, which is right there. So don't mind them. And then also KK is in the floor playing. So if you hear squeals and loud ahs or anything like that, that is just her talking and playing in the floor. So my thoughts on COVID-19. Am I concerned? Yes, I am concerned, as I am with the flu or strep or stomach bugs. Even something simple as a common cold is something that we are very concerned with in our house. Why? Because my daughter, Kaylin, has had seizures, and they have been triggered by illness. Caitlin's last seizure was 4 years ago. Thank you, Jesus, that we have not had another seizure since then. But it was 4 years ago, and they were small seizures, but they were focal seizures, and we just couldn't get them to go away. We couldn't get them to stop. It was to where they began to be like back to back in like 30-second intervals or so, kind of what you would call cluster seizures. But the cause of that seizure, a common cold virus. So, yes, we are concerned about the COVID-19 virus that is going around. What are things that we're doing to safeguard us and to safeguard her? Because as much as it is a virus, and we don't want to get it because we don't want to feel bad, and we've already had flu B earlier this year. I've made a video about that. I can put it in the description link up here. So with that being said, what are we doing to protect ourselves and protect Caitlin from getting the COVID-19 or limiting exposure to that? The weather here where we are is not the greatest this week. It's cloudy, lots of chances of rain. So we are staying inside. We already had plans to do that. So that's not really affecting anything. So the social distancing thing, we got that covered this week because we're just going to stay home. We're not going to go anywhere. If we do go somewhere, it's going to be to church. And our church members are great and fantastic. And we're not shaking hands at church. We're not really hugging. We're not making contact with people at church, but we're going to church anyways. And we are continuing that until further notice. Caitlin's kicking her toys. So if you're hearing her toys, she's got these really cool toys that we got for Christmas this year, and they're called Linkables. And there's like 5 of them, and they all like link together, and they talk to each other, and they sing and all that. So she's down there kicking them, making them go off. So if you hear that, she's just playing. We are washing our hands more. I am encouraging my kids to wash their hands more. We prefer hand washing over hand sanitizer. But if we have hand sanitizer available and there's nowhere to wash our hands with, we're going to use hand sanitizer. Today, in fact, we just went through our whole house, and I have this really great disinfectant product that I use. It is chemical free, it is all natural, and I trust it. I trust it more than I would trust store-bought products. And if you want to know more about that, leave a comment down below and I will talk to you about the products that I use. So along the lines of cleaners, it gets my mind to thinking about the stores and products. Listen, I have friends who have babies and they are concerned about getting formula for their infant. Why? because people are panicking. Am I panicked? Absolutely not. I am not in a state of panic. In fact, amidst this crazy chaos, panic, everybody like going crazy, there's Augie, that's our kitty. Everybody going crazy, I have peace. I have peace about it. Why? Why do I have peace? Because I know and I trust in the Lord, and God did not give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of peace. And there's a saying that says, wash your hands and pray because Jesus and germs are everywhere. That cannot be more true. Okay? So during this time, just make sure that you are washing your hands. Pray if you believe in Jesus and you believe in God, pray. I have been praying a hedge of I have been praying a hedge of protection around my family, my church family, and those who are most likely to be impacted by the COVID-19 virus. I pray a hedge of protection around them, that the protection will be protection specifically against this virus. Okay? I have friends. Caitlin isn't necessarily medically fragile, okay? But I have friends who have kids who are. And they have valid concerns during this time, because anytime they get sick, they go to the hospital because that's how serious it is. So during this time, if we go about our daily lives like we would if it was every day, okay, any day of the rest of the year, and there was not this huge panic about this COVID-19 virus, if we went about our days and our weeks during this time as if it were normal, we bought toilet paper, come on guys, like we would normally, paper towels like we would normally, and groceries like we would normally, the employees at the stores where people are like in masses are going and freaking out and panicking because there might be quarantined for 14 days? Come on. You can't tell me that you can go and grocery shop regular and have enough groceries for 14 days. I have a family of 6, okay? I am not panicking. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, but that's because we needed things. I needed milk because I didn't have any left. I needed bread because I didn't have any. We needed coffee because we drank it all, okay? Those are the things that I bought. I did not buy 5 gallons of milk. I did not buy 3 loaves of bread, okay? No, I bought what we needed. If everybody out there would buy what they needed and not buy in panic, there would be enough groceries. There would be enough toilet paper. There would be enough cleaning products on the shelves for everybody else. That being said, if you do have to go to the store to buy groceries, please, 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 I am begging you, be nice and considerate, not only to the other people shopping, but to the employees of the store that you are shopping in. These employees have a very difficult position to fill currently, okay? Not only do they have to do their regular job, but now they have to mass restock shelves because people have in masses have panicked and ran to the store and wiped shelves clean. I have never seen the grocery store in all of my life, and I am 33 years old, in all of my life be as empty as it was yesterday. And I was informed that they had, in fact, more stocked on the shelves yesterday than they did the night before. Come on, people. Common sense tells us that the grocery stores will not run out of product if we don't panic. I am not panicking. like I said, I have peace. Because I know that God is going to provide for us. If that means that we're living on the dried beans I have in my pantry, I'm living on dried beans that I have in my pantry. Okay? I know how to bake bread. I am not worried. I am not in the least bit panicked. What is the COVID-19 virus? From what I've heard, it's kind of like the flu. Okay? It lasts a little bit longer. It hangs on. But now that we have a name to this virus that has probably been here for a little while, we're panicking. This is the time more than ever when we are social distancing, when we are trying our best to keep a virus contained and keep it spreading masses of people, that if you believe in God, you need to hit your knees and you need to pray. I believe that this may be a wake-up call for the people, that we need to turn around. We need to go back to our roots. I am very proud of our president calling a National Day of Prayer yesterday. You better bet we went to church yesterday and we spent some time praying for our nation, praying for our country, praying for our world. Because it's not just limited to one part of the world. Every part of our world is being affected right now by this virus. So if you have any symptom, we have to make sure that we're safeguarding ourselves and those around us. So if you are showing signs of not being well, please stay home. If you need something, send someone else to the store for you. I'm sure you have friends and family that would be more than willing to help at this time. Reach out to somebody. Also, y'all, pray. Pray for the elders. Pray for those who are medically fragile. Like I said, Caitlin isn't medically fragile, but illness is what has brought on her seizures. Think about that. Not only is this social distancing currently protecting you, but it's protecting the others too. But let's not panic. Let's not rush out to the stores. Let's not cause infants to not be able to have formula. Caitlin's tube fed. If we relied on formula right now, we don't. We do a blended diet, and I will talk more about that later. But if we did, maybe I would be more concerned about that, because that's her only source of nutrition. Think about that. There's people out there that cannot afford to bulk buy. They live paycheck to paycheck, week to week, and they can only purchase things to get them through that week. Think about that before you go bulk buy, before you go stock up, because you're afraid that it's not going to be there. You're afraid that places are going to shut down. Also, be patient. Be patient with our government. Be patient with our schools. Be patient with our federal, state governments. Pray for our leaders. Pray for your superintendents of your school districts. Why? Because they have very important decisions that they are making right now. In fact, in the state of Oklahoma, this afternoon, here in about 30 minutes or so, this afternoon, this is Monday, March 16th, by the way, our state education board is meeting to decide whether or not we should close our schools down temporarily while this virus is going around, to safeguard our students, to safeguard your kids. Pray for those people, that they are making the right decision and that they are not letting judgment or the anticipation of judgment cloud their decisions to make the best possible decision for our kids, for your kids. We want to keep everybody healthy and safe. Pray. If you believe in God, I plead with you to pray over the situation and to pray for guidance. I am praying for your health during this time, for your sanity, and if you are extended period of time with your children at home, God bless you. We're going to get through this. Make the best of it. Because amidst this crazy panic and this chaos that's going on, you can make memories with your children. They can look back and they'd be like, Mom, remember that one time that we had that extended spring break because everybody was panicking? That was really fun. That was a good time. Spend time reading to them. I know when I was a kid, my mom would read us chapter books. Even from the time we were little, before we could read, my mom would read us chapter books and we would sit there and we would listen. And those are some of the times that I remember and I cherish from my childhood. Pick a chapter book out. Read them a chapter a day. Have that be some quiet time. Encourage them to do puzzles, to, if they can, get outside and play. Believe it or not, the sunshine will help. Viruses and stuff like that. So y'all have a blessed day. Just be prepared, be aware, and let the peace of God come over you and wash over you during this time of panic and chaos, because you can have peace, because God is not a God of fear. We should not be afraid, and He will bring us peace in the times that we need it the most. We just have to trust in Him.